If you are a Muslim and you are confused on whether crypto is permissible based on an Islamic point of view, then you need to watch this video. I'll be sharing with you 3 reasons as to why I genuinely believe that cryptocurrency and its usage of blockchain technology might be potentially more Islamic than we have thought. Hi everyone, I'm Ahmad Nu'man and I'm financial advisor representing Ascent Islamic. On top of the 3 reasons, I'll be also sharing my personal journey on how I got myself involved with cryptocurrency during the second half of the video, so make sure to stick around. However, take note that all the things shared here are mainly for educational or sharing of personal opinion purposes and should not be taken as any form of financial or investment advice. Cryptocurrency at its current state is still very risky and most of the time is very speculative in nature. Now, the first reason as to why I believe that cryptocurrency and its usage of blockchain technology might be more Islamic than we think is due to the characteristics that are aligned with Islamic teachings. Islamic finance emphasizes a lot on transparency, clarity, security, and accurate information when it comes to transactions and trades. And blockchain technology managed to fulfill all of those requirements. For example, most cryptocurrencies are created using an open source software. This means that anyone and everyone can simply view its code online, which also gives auditors the ability to review the different types of cryptocurrency for security. On top of that, every transaction made, be it from the investors or from the creators of the crypto coin, are documented and can be accessed easily through websites like blockchain.com. The address of every sender and recipient is permanently recorded. Therefore, this makes cryptocurrency one of the most open and transparent forms of currency. And since it is very easy to verify and analyze transactions, cryptocurrency can potentially reduce corruption. The second reason is due to cryptocurrency issuance, which in most cases is a result of individuals supporting the networks or validating its transactions as a form of reward. To put this in simple terms, cryptocurrency issuance refers to the generation of new crypto coins, and this can be done in various ways, primarily through mining and staking and without involving any government or authorities. This is what makes cryptocurrency different from paper money. In a nutshell, paper money or fiat currency is issued as a result of the issuance of loans or government securities which can involve interest. Last but not least, the reason is that the decentralized nature of cryptocurrency itself made financial services more accessible to the less fortunate people. One of the main issues that many developing countries face is the lack of financial infrastructure. Many people in these countries do not have access to banks, thus leaving them in permanent poverty. Therefore, cryptocurrency can help the poor by giving them greater access to financial institutions. For example, a cryptocurrency called Cardano, its foundation and partners have developed strong relationships with some African countries, and its current goal is to develop a system that will bring financial inclusion across the African continent. Solving this one major problem itself can branch out to greater education and work opportunities for the less fortunate people there. So those are 3 reasons as to why I believe that cryptocurrency might be more Islamic than we have thought. And if you have enjoyed the video so far, please remember to subscribe and follow us on our social media for more content. At Ascent Islamic, not only do we educate Muslims on how to manage their finances, but we also dive deep into Islamic finance related topics such as riba and Shariah Compliant investments. Since we've already discussed on the 3 reasons as promised, I will now be sharing with you about my personal journey into cryptocurrency. One of the key takeaways of being a financial advisor myself is that education is not merely a one-way process. My primary work involves educating people with regards to finance, regardless if it involves Sharia compliant investments or just a simple money framework that people like you and I can use in order to achieve financial happiness. And sometimes, the people that I'm trying to educate end up educating me and sharing with me valuable knowledge via their experience. And that was exactly how I got my first exposure into cryptocurrency, which was via one of my clients sharing. I strongly believe in being open-minded in welcoming new information or knowledge or opinions with regards to certain matters. Personally, I like to involve myself with different ways of doing investments. Reason being is so that I can share with my clients about my experience on such investments, especially when they ask me about it. Some of the common questions asked were, is this type of investment halal? Or I have concern with regards to my current investment portfolio. Should I pull out from them? And just like many of my clients, and perhaps you guys, I had my concerns too when it comes to cryptocurrency. Main reason is because it is such a new thing. is a very young market, but as mentioned earlier on, I believe in being open-minded. I was at first a bit reluctant to get myself involved in cryptocurrency until I watched some videos and some experts' views. I opened up to their views and decided to try buying some cryptocurrencies for the sake of both experience and investment diversification. After purchasing some in cryptocurrencies, I decided to do even more research about the topic in order to understand it better. After all, I believe investment is an investment when you at least have some understandings about the things you put your money in. The most important thing I'm grateful for ever since stepping into cryptocurrency is the new knowledge I've gained, and not necessarily the capital gains that I've made. On top of that, I started reading up on the views of cryptocurrency from different Muslim scholars. And guess what? I realized that like many other issues pertaining to finances, there are different views about cryptocurrencies. Now, do we necessarily have to agree with all of them? For me personally, I don't think so, but more importantly is that we should always respect all the different types of views. And this was something that I learned while I was studying at Al-Azhar University. We can have different opinions, but we were constantly reminded to always welcome different opinions and respect all of them equally. I personally think that we Muslims, rather than still arguing with one another about whether cryptocurrency is lawful or not, should start looking into the subject more proper and think about how moving forward with these new digital assets and blockchain technology can benefit our Muslim communities. Alhamdulillah, there are Muslims and scholars who are already looking into them and even utilizing them for the purpose of serving the religion. For example, Finteras Waqf Chain and some Muslim organizations, they are starting to accept cryptocurrency as a form of donation. So now that I've shared with you 3 reasons in my personal journey, the question of the day is, what are your new thoughts on cryptocurrency from an Islamic perspective? Let us know in the comments down below. And like what I've mentioned earlier, please remember to respect each other's views and opinions on this matter. Anyways, I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, leave a like and share this video around so that others can benefit from this video just like how you did. If you need help with financial planning, feel free to register your interest at our websites or simply send us a DM via Facebook or Instagram.